look around and I see just stupid. Quit complaining about religion. No one cares. Oompa Loompas are murdering themselves. Oh, boo-hoo, you're gay, you're lesbian, you're straight. My penis doesn't work.
I've got an article here about all the drug references in the new A$AP Rocky album.
Oh no!
At long last, A$AP, Allah, if you will.
Okay, I would guess there's a lot.
Yeah. Harmony, love, drugs, and peace is all we need.
I mean, we also need food.
Yeah.
And oxygen. Does he say anything about oxygen in the song?
No.
God damn it, A$AP, you let me down again, bro.
Rolling through, hitting switches, rolling ditches, blowing kisses.
I'm impressed he didn't use the word bitch. I was really...
Rolling bitches.
Damn it!
I mean, you don't really blow bitches.
You can if you want. Our friend David blows bitches.
Yeah,
you're right.
You other niggas mad soft. Oh, whatever. Well,
finally!
We did it, bro.
Wow, the first N-bomb of the show dropped by the guy who promised to never ever allow us to say the N-word. This is the best. This is going to be the best episode.
Oh man,
it is rather weird that
so excited.
I am the king of the
if
rap
you are
game,
overly sensitive, please leave now.
Okay, you other niggas mad soft, mad I got my... Jesus.
No, we don't care. We're quoting something. It's okay.
I'm quoting in the words of Snoop Dogg's not cool with that. Snoop don't like it when you say the N-word if you white.
Well, he's too high to do anything about it.
Yeah, he can't even tell if I'm white or not.
Hey, what do you call
If he
Snoop
wants to
Dogg?
say something...
Anything you want. He can't hear you because he's high on drugs.
He's high on the reefer.
He's also very far away.
Yeah, he's in California. I'm in Canada. What the fuck is he gonna do?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
he can't.
He's not going to come to Nova Scotia for that.
Yeah,
Absolutely
like fucking. He's not gonna come to Kitchener, South Kitsilano. Okay, here we go. You other niggas mad soft, mad I rasp my ass off.
Okay.
They throwing mats off till I go bath salt on wax.
There's a drug.
Spitting heat to melt the wax off.
Okay, sure. Is that a good rhyme? Expert rap man? Is that a good rhyme?
Off and off.
As an expert rap man, A$AP Rocky is one of the kings of the rap man game.
Oh, that's good for him. I'm happy.
Sipping slow, Texas throat. Is he sipping on that syrup? Is he talking about?
Are you asking me an actual question, or is this the
I guess
song?
he's probably talking about that drank. No.
I would guess probably. I mean, I would if you were to give me any line from that album and say, "Is he talking about drugs and drinking codeine?" I would say, "Yeah."
He has one lyric that's just this is every heavy drug that's known on every level. So he's
sure, yeah,
I got to agree with him.
He's covering every piece of the spectrum. There, he's like, this is literally every single drug that exists.
Yep.
Hey,
that's Ethan, a lot of drug.
You know what? You know what I do to that album?
I'd buy that for $1.
Oh man, this is gonna be the best episode.
Yeah. So welcome to the Three Aweebos.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited.
I'm your host, one of your hosts. I'm Ethan.
Welcome to the worst podcast, the worst anime podcast on the internet, except for all the other ones.
Okay, who are you?
I'm Declan. Hi.
And we have our third co-host with us today.
Yep, Steven. Hi.
Yeah, he's still here.
Somehow.
In spite
of himself.
Ridiculous amounts of criticism. He's like, that guy don't know jack about anime.
Well,
yeah, I don't.
Well, maybe if I'm the one with so much criticism, then I'm the one that belongs to be here.
Yeah.
That didn't really make sense.
No great leader in history has ever been without his criticism.
I have a lot to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all wrong. At least it is today. But before we go and get into our topic,
this is going to be such a great episode. I can feel it.
Oh, man.
You know why? We have so much shit to get to. Tons of topics. We finally have alcohol in here.
Yeah. Oh,
finally.
Yeah. It's
like
when you're in Canada, you have to wait for months on end to get your booze. Because you have to when it thaws out in springtime.
You need a background check.
Balto just brought us a whole shipment.
Balto, not from Canada. That's Alaska.
That's shit.
Balto,
it's even more Canada than Canada though. It's
Alaska is pretty much Canada plus.
Okay.
But
the Balto Express or something.
Before we get into
topics, alcohol, sound effects, and we have our first wacky podcast character, Nick Fuck. which we came up with. Do you remember Nick Fuck?
Wait, what was Nick Fuck?
That was after we played the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX drinking game,
Which we'll get to.
Which we'll get to. But somehow we got on the topic of Nick Cannon, and we invented his older cousin, Nick Fuck.
So, Steven, before we get to the topic, you've been watching something.
Hey, yo, I'm Nick Fuck.
Nick Fuck's here with
I'm
us.
joining you. We're about to cover people with slime.
Okay.
I'm Nick Fuck.
What kind of slime? Fuck slime?
No, it's just regular slime. I don't know.
Fuck slime's gross.
I'm
Steven,
not ready to get to that shit.
Okay.
you have been watching a show that I personally am. I'm really interested to hear what you think of
Yeah,
it.
Steven got his own show that we've both seen this week.
Yeah,
In addition to
Backdoor
the other
Sluts,
show.
the series. Really, no, that's not it.
What have you been watching? Say the title.
Wait, Steven. Say that joke again. Say it again.
Backdoor Sluts, the series.
You suck!
Yeah, you're not very good.
Oh man.
You're just the worst.
Yeah.
I
Steven,
hope
what
you
have you been? What have you been watching?
What did you watch? Let's
I want to hear the
There's
full
no
title.
way this anime can be so good. Araimo.
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 Wait, what is the
Ore no imoto ga konna ni kawaii wake ga nai.
that show?
Ethan-san.
Yeah,
that's
that
what-
one.
Yeah.
That's what Steven's been watching. I've already seen it.
The
Declan's
second
already seen
season is the same title, but it has a period.
it. And it's bad.
Well, yeah.
Steven,
No, I haven't finished
Don't
it
spoil
yet.
it for Steven.
I'm only, let's see, I've finished 11 episodes of the first season. I only started this week. But I really like it.
yeah, the first season's good.
The first season is really
It's
good.
really entertaining.
It's gosh, I don't know. It's really good.
Okay, so Steven, for the people who haven't seen this show,
Sure.
explain to him what the show's about. And if you fail, I'm just going to read I'm going to play the boost sound effect, and I'm just going to read the
Okay,
description
let's-
off Anime News Minute.
Let's play. Steven explains anime.
Oh, I should have got. Remind me next week to get a party horn sound effect. That sounds great.
Okay, yeah.
I can go to
Weed.
I can go to YouTube for you real fast. You guys just
That's
Smoke
okay.
weed
You
every
you guys
day.
just want to hang out real quick.
No.
Hold on,
No.
just
All right,
hold
so-
on, I'm going to do a party
so-
horn.
So Araimo is
Araimo.
Araimo.
You already fucked it up.
I don't
You already
care.
fucked it up.
Maybe you're wrong. So
This
That's
Araimo.
the most disappointing. It's like when one person goes
Yeah,
to your
it's
birthday
sort of like
party.
an emphysemic guy just kind of,
Declan
I
is
just got it, just one more.
Declan is drunk off of his soundboard power.
I have
And some
nine. I
alcohol.
have 9 whole sound effects. I'm so excited.
All right,
I think 3 of them are surprise.
Araimo. Araimo
You watched Araimo?
is about
About.
a brother and a sister.
Yes.
All right, older brother,
Allegedly.
younger sister.
What are their names?
Names are important.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ! This is what happens when you watch all of a show in like 2 days.
If you guys don't know already, I'm really bad with names.
Yeah. What's your name?
Kill.
Keanu or something.
All right. So one of the characters' name is Kirino, and the other one's Kyosuke.
Kirino. And what?
Kyosuke.
Kyosuke, that's right, yeah. All right,
I
so
remember that.
Kirino
I
is...
watched this show 2 years ago, and I remember that.
Well, you're better with names. I'm
No,
not.
I'm not.
Whatever your name is.
Well, didn't you watch a little bit of the second season? You refresh yourself. It's not like you-
I finished the second season.
Okay, so
The
yeah,
fact that I
you
can't
haven't
remember
been-
names is beyond the point.
Yes, that's
anyway,
not the
so... All right.
You get better with
Kirino
Japanese
is the
names.
younger brother, and...
Wait, what?
Kirino is the super
the
sexy,
younger-
hot model girl.
Did you just
Yes.
say younger brother?
I'm sorry, younger sister.
Wait, do you think this show's about traps?
I hope so. That'd make it much better.
Oh,
I didn't
man.
know my little
Maybe that
brother could
explains the
be
second
this much
season.
of a lady. Okay.
All right. Kirino is...
I would like to point out, Steven has failed so far at explaining this show.
Well,
Oh, you guys have interrupted
yeah,
me
give-
a
give- give
million
him a chance.
times.
We'll give you a
You
good-
guys have failed to listen to my
We'll
explanation.
give you a good 30-second summary. Go.
All right, so they don't typically get along, but he recently discovers through a little mishap that she's into like Weebo stuff, like otaku, loving
not-
little
she's-
sisters moe shit.
She is not,
Like
and she's not,
smut,
she's
anime
not,
smut.
she's not a
Okay,
weeaboo.
sure, yeah.
If she is from the Glorious Nippon, she'd be an otaku.
Well, still, all right, so she's no taku.
Semantics.
Same thing basically.
Steven,
All right, you're failing again.
what do you like of it? What do you like about it?
So anyway, let me finish describing it. So the older brother decides to help his younger sister in making friends and sharing her hobby with others and getting her parents to accept it and everything.
I'm good.
Again, with
I'm just searching for those opportunities. No more. I'm not even going to talk anymore. I'm just going to be on the fucking prowl for
So-
sound effect opportunities.
ha incest.
All right. Yeah, there's a little bit of that. A little bit.
You haven't watched the second season. You don't even fucking know. You don't even fucking
spoil
know.
anything yet. So far, it just seems like these two siblings are.
Oh right,
getting
you haven't
along-
finished
getting
it yet. You're
along
on episode
very well.
12.
I need to start episode 12.
Okay. Yeah, 12 is the action. 12 is the
Who's
TV
best girl?
ending.
Quick. Who's best girl?
Oh, best girl is Minorin or something.
Minori?
Minorin.
Wait, you mean Manami?
Manami. What-
Manami.
wait,
Your
who's
childhood
yeah,
friend.
Manami.
Who's Minori?
Is
That's
his
somebody
friend.
else.
Is Minori a character?
That's another show. Whatever. It's not important.
Yeah, I'm sure it is a
Minori.
name.
I know there's an M and an N in
Manami.
it.
Manami is the
Minami.
character you're thinking of.
Yes.
Minami is fucking
Minami.
great.
It's Minami.
She is.
Wait, is it Minami? It's Minami, isn't it?
She's great.
And she breaks a few rules for me because I don't typically like girls with glasses.
No Magane for you? Magane?
Megane?
Oh no.
That means glasses.
Yeah. But she's really great, and especially like I just finished that one episode where Kinorin or whatever.
Minorin?
No,
Kirino.
Kirino.
Wow.
I'm really bad with names. All right.
No
Where
shit.
Kirino, for like I don't even know the reason, puts all of his porn magazines up on his bed and puts the laptop with the eroge games on it. Eroge, whatever.
A lot of games. It's
Yeah, I know.
Wait.
I'm watching the show. I know
Arrow,
it is.
Arrow what?
Eroge!
It's fucking okay.
Drunk on the
Subpar sound effect moment. Go on. Continue. Oh yeah, I gotta boo myself.
No, don't fool yourself. We can't do
Which
this
one's
all day.
booing? There it is. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
I don't know how to stop them. There we go.
And but she handled it so well because she obviously likes him, and I think that's really nice. I
was always.
and she's like, I can call you Oni-san if you want, and I was like, man, that's
Manami is so great.
she's so
I
great.
was always a Kuroneko guy because of Kana Hanazawa.
Damn, is that Kana Hanazawa?
It is some Kana Hanazawa.
Who's that?
She's a voice actress.
She's the best voice actress. I'm gonna send you a link to a YouTube video of Kirino's voice actress and Kuroneko's voice actresses talking about Ghost in the Shell together. It's pretty awesome.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, you're liking it so far. You think it's funny?
It's funny. I'm enjoying it. I like the tensions.
The sexual.
Her friends are cool. Like I like her friends. I like everyone.
So you like the whole harem. You like Kuroneko.
Yeah.
You do like Kuroneko because you'd be an idiot not to.
I like everybody in the show.
I always thought Crazy Glasses Girl was a little forced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No,
of
all right,
course
but
she is.
in one
They
episode,
give her an entire backstory episode in the second season.
that's why I'm waiting for that because
Yeah.
I know she's like rich.
Yes, they
she-
do hint at that. I believe.
Yes,
Yeah.
we were hinted that she's rich, and I don't understand that. But hey, she's goofy. I like her, but she's very considerate.
Yeah, she's a bro.
She definitely is. She's always, calling him and stuff, say like, hey, is everything going all right? Or we'll plan this, we'll plan that. Mm-hmm. Like, very grateful. It's a good show.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
is.
Yes, the first season is a good bit of animation.
I can't wait to
alright.
get to the glorious second season.
Now,
Because
Oh, boy.
of the way I feel now, it can't...
Well, at the very least, you're gonna like Minami a lot more.
yeah. Oh my goodness, you can't even imagine.
I'm doing a little
things-
dance.
I can't wait to hear you react to that. Now,
That was one of the first shows I watched. I watched it early 2011, right after it aired.
we
was
wait,
2010, right?
It aired in late 2010.
Ramo second season was 2013,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There was a gulf in there between. Huh. All right.
Yeah. Took a while.
Now, we did not watch Ramo for this episode.
Because we'd already seen it.
We watched another show, which Steven
All three of us watched this show.
We watched this show.
Did you watch it with us?
I skimmed through it. I've already seen it. I watched it when it aired.
Okay.
Back in winter 2012. Can you guess what it is? It's in the title of the episode. They all know already.
Okay, so we watched Symphogear.
Symphogear.
Steven, you have very strong opinions about this show.
No, save me for later.
We're gonna unleash
Okay, let's give a quick background.
Yeah,
on what
see what
Symphogear
you
is.
guys think, because I'm the minority here. Don't give
Yeah,
me
you
the
are.
focus.
You're very much the minority of this show.
Hold on, I just want to remind everybody that we watched... Wait for it. God damn it.
Nice, good work, great work.
Hold on, she's gonna do the thing.
Are we gonna have to call?
Wait.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. These sound effects.
The best anime scream of all time. It's so good.
You like.
The best.
I think sound effects are gonna ruin this show. It's
Good. I'm gonna be right on there on the
Good
ship.
thing he's
This
drinking more.
needs to be like benchmarking like your computer. Like you need to do it one step at a time. Like right now we are mildly tipsy and we have sound effects. We should have
done one at a time.
Yep. You got to do one at a time to make sure which one breaks it. So, Symphogear is a magical girl show, like tech magical girl.
Yeah.
I mean, sort of.
Magical techno show about girls who sing to fight bad guys. They sing and then they get armor and they beat the shit out of things.
Animated by Satellite.
Satellite
who
Notorious.
is known to be subpar.
No, the seal of quality.
Oh yeah.
I didn't notice that it was Satellite until like episode 8. I'm like, well, that makes a lot of sense.
You should have noticed like the first episode when it's like, oh, this looks like garbage.
Oh man, does it look like
This
shit?
show.
Oh man.
Let me explain. So the show looks terrible.
Oh, it looks
and
bad.
guess who's credited as the art director
Hit me.
of this show?
Hit me with
One Thomas Romaine. Does that name sound familiar to you?
I tossed her Satellite. Her name Romaine.
No. Thomas Romaine is the creator and director of Code Lyoko.
Oh my! Wait,
Oh.
shit! Really?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I
So
Man.
So
Makes sense.
yeah, he's a French guy.
yes,
and
of course he is.
That might explain the foreheads
That's
on
a
some of these
ridiculous
characters.
Ridiculous name
So
for a
yeah,
French guy.
He made Code Lyoko, and then he started working in Japan after he directed and designed a show called Oban Star Racers.
I've heard about this.
Okay, yeah, which actually looks really cool. I
Yeah.
haven't seen it, but the art style is actually really amazing. He's worked on other anime, like he did design for Aria and Basquash. He had the original concept of Basquash, which is the mech basketball anime.
Yes.
That sounds
You know what?
also-
I'm all about that.
Apparently,
That's,
he also
sounds cool.
designed some spaceships and Space Dandy. But,
Okay.
So I don't know what an art director does, but I think he did a bad job.
art director. I think it is fair to say that almost every aspect of this show looks.
It's a goddamn mess. It's
like
just,
like the characters, like the commander, who is one of the characters in the show. The commander looks like he belongs in a completely different show from the rest of the characters.
It's pretty great.
And
This show has, if you look at the credits for this show, there's like a shit ton of studios and key animators, like way more than the average show, and it just looks like it looks bad and inconsistent because of that.
Yeah, it is horribly inconsistent because there are moments where the animation is like almost good, and then there are moments where it's like
It's all over the place.
This is
But it's
abysmal.
always a little janky.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, there's never a shot in the show. There's never more than the 30-second period in the show where the show looks good.
So you guys watched the Blu-rays. When I watched
did.
it was the TV. So do you remember a walking scene where it's like literally two 2D
It is a
models
GIF.
bouncing up
It
and
is
down?
practically a GIF going down.
Okay, so they didn't fix that.
It's in a hallway.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's Tsubasa and some guy.
It looks fucking abysmal.
It's amazing. It looks like it looks like what Ninja Slayer is trying to parody. Just like a bunch of fucking colors and textures that don't make any sense together, just plastered onto a fucking like. There's no way that I don't think Thomas Romaine did anything. I don't think this show was designed at all by a human. It's like you know that old parable, like if you find a watch on the beach, you'd assume it has a creator. If you found Symphogear on a beach, you'd just be like, oh god, what shit this out? It looks like
What dimension did this fall into?
yeah,
from?
like it
Oh,
looks like
man.
they left a bunch of animation cells like in a warehouse and just let them rot.
Yeah.
and just Symphogear was kind of what was imprinted on them.
Now that said, I like this show.
This show's amazing. It's so good.
It's
so fucking stupid. I love it.
so
I love every
the
second
main, the
of
main
it.
character Hibiki,
Hibiki.
who is a
Bitch.
She starts out as an adorable Moe blob.
and she just becomes
And
a.
you can see her kind of do a Lelouch. She kind of looks older in the later episodes because they have to make her look cool. But in the first episode, she's just like.
Oh, she's so cute.
Or actually, no. The first episode's a flashback, isn't it? So I guess she's younger.
No. When you get the shot of her at her gravesite, and you see not a spoiler. Fuck it, spoilers. I
Well,
don't give
no,
a shit.
they say
Yeah,
that she dies
explicitly.
in
The first scene of the show is her death. And her gravesite. That little photograph is so cute. It's ridiculous. I immediately, the first note on the show was, "Man, main girl is cute as fuck."
Who would think they would put an attractive photo of someone on a grave?
And she ends up becoming a loathsome cunt. I don't know if you.
I don't remember. I remember just kind of. She just seems like protag. She just seems like justice.
She is
Justice
like
lady.
so nothing. Like she
Well,
has
sure.
she has an arc, but she ends up being flat throughout the entire thing.
She kind of tries to
Remarkable.
justify being nothing, and she has nothing to justify it with. And I just
There are other characters in the show. We have Tsubasa.
My favorite's Krisu.
There's
I love Krisu because she's tsundere and she's got big boobies.
big dumb
Big,
titties.
dumb, stupid
Big,
honkers.
dumb-
Just a fat set of cans.
oh god, they're
On
so
this broad.
dumb.
Yeah, this broad got a fat set of cans.
Those tits go for days. They just don't quit.
so fucking dumb.
Do you think her boobs are dumb? You misogynist?
We're talking about
Yeah, boobs
Chris?
forever.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Chris's boobs.
Subasa is
suck.
a what is her character?
Oh right, okay. So the show starts with a pop duo who are also superheroes, Tsubasa and Kanade. And in the first episode, Kanade gets her shit absolutely wrecked, and her Symphogear just kind of flies everywhere. And in a now hilarious scene, like just blows Hibiki backwards and shoots her through the chest. It's amazing. So yeah, Tsubasa is the other half who lives and becomes a character.
And
in the
she
show.
basically, it's basically like a Tony Stark thing where it's like these things are going into your heart.
Yes.
No, it's not like a Tony Stark thing.
I don't know anything about it.
They don't
It's
go
Iron
in.
Man.
It's not Iron Man.
doesn't
She's Iron Man.
Okay.
No, because in the show it doesn't. She never has the things going towards her heart. It's just kind of there.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I think
Have you watched the show?
Actually, in the second season, they do go.
Okay, well, you're not doing
I remember
Steven,
that.
towards the heart, but those things are going into her bloodstream.
Now, Steven, that is extremis, which is a different aspect of Tony Stark. You just combine two things, you goddamn idiot. You know nothing about comics.
Hey, it's pretty fucking Tony Stark.
Okay.
Okay.
So I missed a couple things about the show. One thing is the full title is technically everything I'm about to say is part of the title.
Yes.
Quote: Senki Zesho Symphogear : meteoroid falling, burning, and disappear, then ellipses.
Yes.
That's the title of the show.
Yes. That is
Season 2 is called Senki Zesho Symphogear G: in the distance that day when the star became music, ellipses. And Season 3, which is going to be airing this summer, which I'm excited for, is Senki Zesho Symphogear GX, get your game on, believe in justice and hold the determination to fist.
That's like Hajime no Ippo, the fighting. It is
Hibiki, hold the determination to fist.
that's like a parody title.
Get it? Because the show's super gay.
Yeah, it's rather gay.
I love it.
There's this other character who's just kind of a real cunt.
Yep.
Friend character.
Which one?
Her friend, dark haired. What was her name?
Miku.
Yep.
Miku,
Just a real bitch.
Yeah.
Just always looking out for Hibiki. What do you got?
Except for the one time where she's
problem
like,
with Miku?
"Oh, you're trying to save the world? I'm mad at you."
Yeah. What the fuck?
Okay. Yeah,
All right. No, when I first
Teenage
started
girls.
watching this, I sworn they were sisters. Because they sleep
they sleep
together.
in the same-
They live in the same house. They sleep in the same bed.
It's
I
not a
was like,
house.
all right, this is just one of those gay, like, sister animes. And-
Like Aremo, which you love?
yes. Only shit.
Aw.
And then later, it wasn't until like episode 5 or something when I realized, oh shit, they're just friends. God damn it. And
Wow,
she's
that's
a
a
cunt.
She's not that bad.
Oh,
She's pretty bad.
She's a cunt.
Aw.
Having just recently
So, like,
watched
she
it, she's
discovered
pretty bad.
why her friend has been gone for so much and why she's always alone and stuff. And, like, the people, like, the defense people, tell her everything. Explain everything. They do their jobs. And then she still says, I'm mad at you. Like, you kept secrets from me.
That's an anime trope.
Fuck, man.
No secrets in Yuri Land.
But she's a real cunt. And then there's the coolest character in the history of fiction. Period. The commander.
The commander.
Who can fight these things for no reason.
Yeah,
He's
we don't-
capable of fighting.
Yeah, no,
We
yeah.
don't
I
have
remember.
a
I remember
reason.
the moment in that show where he just starts doing kung fu on these.
He punches the biggest sword in human history.
Yeah.
And it is the fucking coolest scene in the goddamn war.
And
Yeah.
that training montage with Hibiki.
Yes, it's sick as fuck.
Yeah, it
It's
was
the best.
really good.
And
By the way, the enemies are these horribly designed monsters.
they're worse.
It's
Steven,
just these shitty, like,
They're kinda
grainy
dumb.
textures.
No.
They look like such shit. They're
Now,
the
here's
most
the thing.
uninspired pieces of garbage. And they're called the Noise, like the most spot on. Get it? Because they use music. They fight with the power of J-pop and friendship. So the enemies are the Noise.
now, yes, all that said, Steven liked them. Steven
Steven liked the one thing Steven liked about the show was the worst part of the show was
Yes.
the monster design.
Yes, he liked. Steven, what about this show?
Oh, by the way, they're immune to conventional weapons. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but
No,
why does the
would've
military keep
guessed that.
fighting them? Why does the military fight
Yeah,
them? if they're-
Because
They're not very smart.
it has to show how cool the characters are by showing, comparing. These bitches are stronger than tanks.
Okay, Steven, why do you not like this show? How could you not like this?
How
This
could I not-
This shonen shit.
This show's a masterpiece.
It's like shonen shit with lady girls.
Well, no, it's not. All right.
No,
we just named off like all of the main characters except for the commander dude, and we hated all of them. I
No.
hated all of
What?
them.
No, I like Tsubasa. I like Chris. I like.
I don't like Chris.
I like
Chris.
Hibiki.
How can
despite-
you like Chris? Chris is a fucking bitch. She's
so
like,
adorable.
I hate all humanity.
Oh,
we can't talk.
So cute.
Urgh,
Wait,
I'm mad.
She's adorable.
But with no reason.
In the second season,
My
she eats
parents
spaghetti.
are dead.
She's so cute.
I'm
She
mad.
She has an arc.
Yes, it sucks.
Her arc works.
No, it doesn't. It barely works until like the fucking end. The whole time she's like, I hate my parents. Then at the very end, out of nowhere, I've always loved you, Mom and Dad.
Oh, here it is. It's in my notes.
So, alright, but I'll continue on with
never
why I
mind.
hate this show. The whole thing's fucking dumb. Alright, so
Yes,
they
it is very
alright,
dumb.
so how
We've admitted
how
this.
they get their powers is they have this like ruby thing. It's what was it called?
Relic.
Relic. Alright, and when they sing, the vibrations or something from the songs will like do something to that relic, and then it alters their body, and they have powers. And our main character,
Anime shit happens.
anime shit happens. The main character has it in her bloodstream. All right, so she discovered
you know
she
she's
had
the
the
best.
powers. And no, she's still a bitch.
I mean,
She's
a
not.
fighter.
She's the opposite.
All
of
right,
a bitch.
so it's
She's
just
really
so
not a bitch.
fucking stupid. They have
Yeah,
to
it's great.
sing while fighting,
Yeah.
and like you can see
Yes.
in the fighting scenes, the music's going on in the background. and you
Steven,
have the
yeah,
lyrics,
Steven, you're just
and their
describing-
mouth is still moving.
Steven, you are describing reasons to like this
best.
show.
Yes.
You were
So
just listing
stupid.
off reasons why I
It
like
was
this
the
show.
dumbest fucking. None of the music was good.
It's
Well,
fine.
it was
yeah,
all-
a lot of it's pretty bad, but a lot of it's entertaining.
yeah, but
like,
it's fun. It's like, I don't-
Hibiki's theme has like this crazy fucking like synthetic like bagpipe. Here, just listen.
Oh,
That's
it's
ridiculous.
fucked. I hate it. This. Oh my god.
I had that clipping way hard in the mix. Whatever.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
I'm gonna throw up in my mouth because of that.
No, it's really dumb. It has no
It's the
reason to
best.
exist, but it's fun.
It's
It has no reason to exist, just like this anime.
No anime has a reason to exist. Go on.
So all the characters sucked except the commander and that Mr. like Ogaki or something.
Okawa?
Okawa. He's cool. I like that guy. He's a
Mm-hmm.
genuine guy.
So
But then again, all right, all of the
respect this
female
man.
characters suck.
you're just wrong.
They are wrong.
That's not what I said.
apply yourself.
All right.
Come on. Yeah, stand on this fucking island. You bad taster.
We'll just enjoy the
It's a-
delicious sea of enjoying this show
Yeah.
while you're on your island baking in the sun, you fuck.
At least
Stupid
I'm
fuck.
getting a tan.
Getting a tan in the glorious sun of you like other shows that are worse than this.
All right. No, but anyways, all right. So like, so many times in this show, a character starts talking about something, trying to like inspire the other thing with just this empty fucking logic or something. It's like you just have to believe in yourself.
Shonen shit.
When they have no reason to speak, you're just a little girl. You have no worldly experience.
They're trying to encourage their friends.
You're looking into
Yeah,
this
but
real
they're-
hard, bro.
But they're
Like,
really
this
bad
isn't-
at it.
This isn't
No-
Ava.
no
What are
one-
you even doing?
No one has. And again, like referencing other enemies. There's
it's
so
not a
many.
reference.
Yeah,
There's none of
no,
these
like,
things are references.
There's so many things that are just
No.
like when
No.
she says, "Oh, I just want to help other people.
Anime.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
have
and-
no
and-
Yeah,
hobby. I
Shinji
just wanna
Ikari.
help."
Anime-
Shinji Ikari, notorious for wanting to help other people. What's
Anime,
wrong with you?
I know,
anime
but
invented the
here's-
concept of wanting to
At
help
least
other
there was
people.
struggle. There was like a struggle or something with coming up to that. Like I have nothing else. I just have to pile this. At least there's something there. But for her, no, it's just forced into it. It's
Yeah, force it.
No,
It's her character.
You were telling me like, oh, Steven, you just want things spoon-fed into you. No, all of this is baby food on a spoon.
Delicious.
And it's
Open
forced
your
into your
fucking
mouth.
the choo-choo treats coming.
yeah,
bitch,
it's
open
like
your mouth.
baby food like breast milk, which is amazing.
Yeah, just suckle,
Yeah, I had some last week.
suckle on the glorious shit anime teat,
Yeah.
and you'll derive pleasure from it.
Now, again, this being said, all right, so we just talked about this. All of the shows I've watched have been suggestions from both of you guys.
You've watched nothing but straight
And-
like 9s and 10s.
Yes,
Yeah.
I've watched nothing.
You've watched one bad anime, and that's High School of the Dead.
And I still kind of
And that's
enjoyed
just a
it.
fine harem.
Because I
dumb
didn't even
anime.
need to take that seriously.
It's fine.
I mean, so
This is at least as good as High School of the Dead.
maybe my problem was I tried to take the show seriously. That was my problem.
Wait, did you do that?
Wait, what's
I
wrong
guess.
with you?
Oh yeah, no. You need to rewatch this show, my friend.
I like this show ironically.
Yeah,
what do
you
you
fucked this up.
Alright,
This
dude.
show's so dumb. That's really entertaining.
It
So-
wraps around to being good.
yeah, like what? What's
So, but anyway, so I've watched nothing but good shows.
Dimes, straight dimes.
Yeah.
And now I watched this. Now I also made a mistake. I watched this all today again.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you,
God damn it.
anime binge.
I woke up.
Master.
I
Stephen
watched 2 episodes last night. Woke up today. Watched all the rest, and then came here.
You're a fucking animal.
I didn't have a break.
I watched, like...
I didn't take any 10-minute breaks for lunch or anything. No, I would carry my laptop with me as I made lunch.
Maybe you're like unfair towards this show because you didn't have a chance to like it. You
Yeah,
never
like,
gave the show a chance.
This show never gave me anything to like.
If you've never eaten, like, cake and you eat 10 cakes at once, you're not going to like cake that much.
Yeah, cake is going to taste like shit.
The cake is a
if you shovel it
one-time
down
thing.
your
This
throat.
show is
tasting cake is going to give you
episodes.
PTSD.
Yeah.
This show is going to give me PTSD.
Now you're going to hate shonen shit.
Don't tell me you didn't like the English, though.
The English was fucking...
This is a great scene. Hold on,
I
let me
actually
just-
kind of
I'm
like
just
that.
gonna play it. Hold on.
That I couldn't
Solomon's
even take
King.
seriously.
What happened to the activation test of Holy Relic? We
This
had
guy's
it all.
all right. It's her.
As reported, activation test of perfect holy relic significant level of fornication.
Lots of fun again.
It can be done so easy.
That's not a sentence.
Is, so is.
Nothing she says makes sense. That's
voice
that's
is
the main
awful.
villainess.
Now,
Who disappears for most of the
Unveiling
show.
the vanished prehistoric
no, she's
civilization
looming in the
technology
distance. There's a minor...
and
They've completely forget about it for a
It's
while.
enough of the fucking audio clip.
It's a great clip.
I understand that. I saw the show.
It's so
Yeah,
good.
we all watched it.
Whatever.
I don't want to watch any more of it.
But Steven, what do you mean she disappears for the show? Like she's looming off in the distance as an unknown force, even though you revealed, it's pretty
barely.
much revealed who she is in like the 5th episode. Like they just tell you like, oh, by the way,
In the 11th episode, that's when they reveal. Well,
no,
that's
Steven,
when
you could have pieced it together in like the 3 scenes where they just directly give it away beforehand. Like you should have known after Homegirl had blood on that briefcase. Like there was so many clues thrown throughout the show. Like this is like Sixth Sense, bitch. You could have figured it out. This is not cheating. This ain't cheating, Twisto.
I did notice that blood on the briefcase.
Because they showed you it directly.
I know.
They zoomed in super close.
And so instantly I knew, okay, she's got to be against them for some reason. But I didn't really piece it as far as her being a completely different character.
Chris is the best.
All right, no, Chris is the worst.
Chris
All
is
right.
the best character.
And all right,
and
so
she's adorable.
she's this, I think, unjustifiably hateful person.
She has been raped.
unjustifiably.
She's been raped.
She's a
like,
victim of extreme torture.
She was literally a child slave.
and she's back to. And
We
she's
barely
and
know
she-
that.
And she's. And
We
she,
barely know that. We were explicitly shown her almost get...
Explicitly? No, not really.
And she
you
becomes.
fucking kidding
She
me?
becomes the main character in less than 13 episodes.
she hated her parents, but her parents were only doing good things.
She hates her parents for dying. She was a child when her parents died, and then she was left to fend for herself in a world where she was taken as a child slave. And then
but
brutally...
in the fight scenes though, like all right, because our main character was like, hey, Kibiki, like,
Hibiki.
hey, let's not fight. Let's talk. No, we are only meant to fight. Arrgh.
Again, taking it seriously.
Yeah,
not-
I know,
you're
and that's
doing
why.
it wrong.
So, all right, so you guys are not taking it seriously, and you're calling me wrong.
Yeah.
Okay,
you're wrong.
no, Steven, that is a legitimate complaint. That like
Yeah.
she's like, we're meant to fight. But Steven, what the fuck? Like she's not, like she's not justifiably like angry. Like the bitch was fucking sold into slavery when she was like 8.
Yeah,
You're
like
just-
all right, so
You would be equally mad if you
all
were
right,
sold
so
into slavery.
her captor who fucking tortured her
Was sold-
then completely ditched her, and so now she's free from them. And it's like, okay, now we all have the same common enemy. Let's
Yes,
try to
yes,
work together.
yes, Stephen.
Like, I would think this is a very easy thing to understand. No, she
Yes,
can't
Stephen,
get it
it's
through
really-
her-
it's really
her
easy to be
thick
rational.
fucking skull.
She's just a girl.
Sure, it's really
She is
easy
a
to be
girl.
rational
Yeah.
when you were sexually abused from the time you were
we
like
don't
4.
know sexually abused.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I don't remember. I couldn't say.
Oh my God, Steven, there's a shot where like a man is creeping up on her and she's like, ah, up against a wall. Like,
Oh, that doesn't mean sexual.
are you fucking kidding me?
I don't know. He's kind of right.
That doesn't mean sexual.
It was pretty fucking blatant.
Chris is pure fuck you.
Or when Fine went up to her when Fine was completely naked, then she's strapped up against this electric
Steven,
thing.
Yuri rape
That
doesn't
would
count.
have been something. That's
Now,
like this BDSM shit.
Now, Steven, you're saying this character isn't justified in hating everyone.
No. Maybe I'm just an optimistic guy.
You're optimistic because you hate this whatever.
All right.
All right.
I'm justified. In episode
you're not. You're
7,
not
I
justified.
made note of this.
You're not
She
justified.
helps these 2 kids who... And she's just being a bitch to these kids. Like, the brother is telling the sister, because they've lost their father, you know, like, hey...
Not dead loss.
Stop... Not dead loss, but can't find. You know, hey, stop crying. Hey, stop bullying her! Then she starts bullying them. and she just acts like this total cunt.
It was a
towards them.
misunderstanding, Steven.
And then at the end, she's like, "How can you guys get along so well?" And like, "Oh, we fight, but still, we still love each other. She's still my sister." And then it's like
teaching quality life lessons.
Exactly. All right. Here's another thing. Like, she's taking it from these children. It's like, God, that's so dumb.
Steven,
Stop taking the show seriously.
It's
Steve.
so dumb. The writers could have done a much better job in teaching this person how not to hate.
In this show about music fights.
Maybe Hibiki trying to reach out could have taught her not to hate. But no, she gets it from these two fucking kids.
she does that. That is part of the process.
Dissecting this.
How do you like
fucking
anything?
showmanship.
Like, how do you like bad movies with us? You like
I don't like this.
what's wrong with you?
What's the matter with you?
All right, like you guys are saying, I took it seriously. You
I
guys
should have told
didn't.
you not to. I don't know if I don't know.
Maybe that was the problem.
I thought you would have gotten it like immediately.
No, it just pissed me off.
The part where they're fighting while singing the entire time. You
Oh, yeah.
do you figure would have been
It
self-explanatory? This show is
It
dumb.
just pissed me off.
Uh,
Maybe also because I knew I had to watch all of it in one day, so I couldn't,
That was your own fault.
I couldn't finish.
All right, so Steven's opinion is pretty much invalid. At
pretty
this point.
much, yeah.
Oh.
Just yeah.
It's thrown out of the running. It doesn't even matter. Declan,
There's
we
no
both
way
like
I
this
have
show.
I like
personal
this show. I
prejudice
watched-
against this show.
I watched this show back when it aired. Back when it aired, it was actually considered like it was a year after Madoka, so it was considered a Madoka ripoff because it's like a dark. The first episode, at least, is like a dark magical girl take.
I wrote in my notes. I wrote suffering in the first episode.
Also, the main character is voiced by Aoi Yuki, who also voiced Madoka.
Oh,
Yes.
Did you guys notice?
I noticed this.
I don't really notice.
So yeah, but then the show just keeps getting dumber and dumber, and you realize like, oh yeah, this is nothing. This is nothing like
I know,
Madoka.
it keeps getting
This
dumber
is
and
just
dumber.
this is just ridiculous
I think I'm
schlock.
definitely justified in hating this show.
No,
No.
you don't get it.
Wait,
No.
it's some brilliant show then?
It's pretty entertaining.
It's like it was
You
like
you
they
were
meant it to
yelling
be
along
dumb.
with us when we watched the last episode, and there were
I was so hyped for the
Some of
last two
the- some of
episodes.
You
like
guys
so
were
many missile
yelling out
volleys.
for different reasons than I.
Oh, you were just angry.
Yes,
Oh, the moon though.
I fucking called it. I knew it.
See,
You done fucked up.
I did. So the other thing I love about this show is that when they do, there's a lot of during fight scenes. There's a lot of stupid freeze frames with the move names.
Yep.
On the
Yeah,
screen.
those are terrible. They're great.
So I thought we'd play a little game called. This is a little game called Symphogear Attack Name or Chiptune Song Title.
Hit me.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a dumb couple of words, and you're gonna guess whether it's a Symphogear Attack Name or a chiptune song title from a popular chiptune artist. And if you get it right, I'm gonna play this sound. And if you get it wrong, I'm gonna play this sound. And if you get it really wrong, I think I'm gonna play this sound. I probably won't though.
How do you
Okay,
get it really wrong? It's either this or that.
I don't know. I'm gonna play whatever the fuck I want. How about
Well, there's
that?
no option 3.
Okay, number 1, Disaster Blast.
That is a
Chiptune.
chiptune song.
You both say chiptune?
Yeah.
Chiptune.
That is a Symphogear Attack Name. That's one of Hibiki's moves.
Oh fuck me.
Okay.
Where's my?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Great.
Number 2, Kill Juliet.
That is a chiptune.
You both say chiptune?
Chiptune.
Incorrect. That's Symphogear.
There's no Juliet in that show.
That is Kirika's move. She's in the second season.
Well, that's not fair. We should have known
Oh,
that.
second season.
Fuck you. Okay, number 3, 8090000.
That's obviously chiptune.
It's obviously
Chiptune.
No, it's fuck, man.
It's chiptune.
Chiptune.
Okay, you
Gotta
both
be.
said you said chiptune 3 times. Okay, yeah, that's chiptune. That is Unicorn Kid. Okay, next one, Omega Blast.
Symphogear.
That is a chiptune song. That's Saber Pulse.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, next one, Giga Zeppelin.
Fucking chiptune.
Steven?
Symphogear.
Oh man, that is Symphogear. that is a Chris move.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Viridian Genesis.
Chiptune.
What is it? What was it?
Viridian Genesis.
Viridian Genesis.
Correct.
Sympho.
You both say Symphogear?
No, I say chiptune.
Oh,
says
okay.
chiptune.
That is a chiptune song. That's
So
Onomatoguchi.
we are now even.
Yeah, we even know.
Oh man,
Onomatoguchi,
you're keeping
okay.
score. Oh, sorry. I don't know.
We
You
both
both,
agreed on
when
everything.
neither of you get it wrong, when you both have opposite answers, I don't know what to do. Okay. We did Viridian Genesis. Okay. Superb song.
Song?
Superb song.
I'm gonna say this is
hard.
probably trying to throw me for a loop here. I'm gonna say this is chiptune.
I'm going to say chiptune.
That is a Symphogear move. Fuck! That's Kirika's from the second
Well, you're
season.
right about that curveball.
Okay, next. Reverse Gamma style Reckless Infinite Strike.
What?
Chiptune again. Fuck it.
Repeat it.
Reverse Gamma style Reckless Infinite Strike.
Chiptune.
Oh no, that's got to be Sympho.
That is Symphogear. That's
yeah.
That's Shirabe's move from season 2.
Yeah, thanks for putting in ones we couldn't have known.
I'm just
Hey,
trying
I
to
knew it.
demonstrate how these are the same shit.
How did you even think of this?
Okay, next.
Brilliant.
Everything explodes.
Chip.
Simp.
That is a Chiptune song. That's Anamanaguchi again.
I'm ahead.
God damn it.
Next, Stardust Photon.
Stardust.
Photon spelled with an F.
Okay,
Oh,
Chiptune.
Sympho.
That is Symphogear.
Oh my god.
that is one of Kanade's moves. Next, the Slasher Jabberwock.
I can't even. My brain is
So
so.
Jabberwock. I'm gonna say chiptune.
What even is music anymore?
I'm gonna say chiptune.
Ethan?
I refused. I object.
That
to-
is Symphogear.
Oh,
That's
I was
Kirika. Okay, next. 1,000 Tears.
I will cry 1,000.
Shut the fuck up, Steven. You're drunk. Go
I
home.
fucked that up.
That.
All right, 1,000
Chiptune.
tears.
Chiptune.
That's got to be.
Oh, my
chiptune.
brain.
That is Symphogear. That's
Oh,
that's one of
no.
Tsubasa's moves.
I can't eat.
Okay, only a few more. Skyfire Ace.
That's Chiptune. Chiptune.
Chiptune.
That is Chiptune. That's Saber
You
Pulse.
sound pretty confident about
Okay.
that one.
Pure Space.
Symphogear.
Sympho.
That's Chiptune. That's Unicorn
Fuck.
Kid. Okay, finally, last one.
No slime girls in this? Okay.
I don't know. I just looked up popular chiptune artists.
Okay.
Okay, last one. Nirvana Geddon.
Symphogear.
Chiptune.
Oh man, that is Hibiki's move from
Okay.
Symphogear,
Okay, I think
and
Steven
that's
won
the
by
conclusion
I think yeah.
of this
I
game.
won.
Okay.
Hey, the one that hated the show won.
Oh man,
So yeah, that show's good.
I like that show.
You're
a lot.
wrong, Steven. There's a sword in that show.
I can't wait
It's
for
the biggest
S3.
damn sword I've ever seen in an anime. in
Yeah,
my
they
life.
just go
was
all the
pretty
fuck
cool.
out. It's really great.
It's
There's
and that's
so many dumb
that's
moves.
incredible. I love big dumb swords, and fuck me if that's not the biggest and dumbest. This
I'm sure there have been bigger
I,
swords.
I feel like I would have liked the fighting scenes more if they didn't have dumb songs and if they weren't singing.
Oh,
Like,
that's half the fun.
Did
the
you guys
big old
notice,
negative Nancy.
like if there'll be a shot, of the fighting scenes going on, and you'll hear the singing, then when it'll show their face, a close up of their face, and then the vocals will sound like they're right in front of you, like because they're the ones singing it, and it's not just some background music.
Yes.
That threw me off.
Okay. All right.
Fantastic.
Steven.
I was like, whoa, what's happening there?
Yeah. What's happening there is that they're singing the song, Steven. You said it yourself, literally seconds ago.
Pretty dumb.
Show was a solid 6 out of 10.
I was also.
You know what?
My exact thought was this is a 6 out of 10 when I finished it.
I can agree with that.
Wait. What the fuck? You hate?
Are you
hate
operating?
this-
Are you on the IGN scale? We need to.
I don't know about some
standardize.
IGN scale, but I can say that's a 6 out of 10.
Like you're gonna say
Sure.
this is a 6 out of 10 after seeing how dumb those concerts look, and like how horrible those CGI monstrosities of the crowd are.
Yeah, I mean, they were pretty bad, but that has nothing to do with the plot. I thought the plot was really dumb.
Can we just talk about one thing really quick?
Yeah.
I like Hibiki's fighting style. 'Cause
Oh,
he-
the really dumb kung fu.
yes.
Yeah.
Because in an anime, they try to give their protagonist
Yes.
like cool weapons or something,
Oh, yeah,
and she
and-
just punches shit as hard
Yeah,
as she
Well,
can.
didn't
it's
she
really
try to
dorky,
figure
but-
out what her weapon was? Then they told her you don't really have one. It's just
Just
you're
punch
punching.
shit.
Yeah, in the second season opening, she has this whole sequence where she's doing all this really lame looking kung
Awesome.
fu
Yeah, perfect.
moves, and it's very not anime.
I like that. I
it's
just like how, not enough people in anime just punch shit.
Remember?
I guess.
Is it gone? Do you guys remember that episode? It was, I think, maybe episode 4 or 5 or something, where Hibiko is doing the training, and she's
I'm
just
sorry, who?
whatever her name is.
I'll wait for you.
I'm
I'll
gonna
wait you. Yeah.
It's gonna be dead air until.
Okay. Let's see if Steven can
Start
determine the
guessing
name of the
names, Steven.
protagonist.
Start guessing names.
All right, here we
Don't
go.
don't look at your notes. What did you just say?
No, put your fucking notes away, you goddamn
Put your
asshole.
phone away. Put your phone down.
Hibiki.
All right, Steven's up.
You suck.
I said her. Her name is said hundreds of times. It's
Yep.
literally
I'm
the protagonist's name is
real-
Hibiki.
Constantly,
I'm
just-
really bad because I don't know these Chinese names.
This is audio representation of Steven right now.
Oh, I'm Hibiki. I have something to say. Alright.
Clearly fucking not.
No, I do, but you interrupted me because I couldn't get the fucking name right.
Alright, say it, you fuck.
Alright, so remember the episode where like the training scene, like she's doing the punches and stuff. It's
great.
And they're like, that's not how you punch. You gotta feel it in your heart. Or
Sure.
some stupid shit like that. Some
anime
and then all of a sudden,
intensifies.
she busts that fucking
Hell fucking yeah,
she
bro.
busts that fucking punching bag into the water, like Captain America or something.
Yeah.
It was
I
stupid.
think
It's what?
was so
it's
stupid.
It's
I
the
think
best.
I think Steven might end up being the other person who hates Gurren Lagann. Because holy shit. He's like Gurren Lagann is like the best version of that's ever existed.
No, but Gurren Lagann takes itself seriously and is not stupid.
but it's also real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Steven, but
Seems
Steven's
good.
gonna hate it because
I
it's
like
dopey.
Gainax. I mean,
Because it's what?
It's like dumb.
No, it's not dumb in the way Symphogear is dumb.
I mean,
No,
It's
but
like
it's anime.
it's the same scale, but it's on a very,
It's done better. It's done better than Symphogear.
Strike
obviously.
Witches
Or
is
Goals.
dumb too, but Strike Witches is a
Oh
lot
yeah,
better
you
than
like fucking
this.
Strike Witch. Who the fuck are you? I don't understand.
Yeah, what's
anything
wrong
you
with
say.
man?
I guess I'm just
can't-
inconsistent.
You need to
I'm
watch.
picky.
You need to watch Gurren Lagann because I need to hear what you think of that shit.
Okay.
Because you're gonna be like, well, I don't like it when that music comes in. That's fucking dumb. Oh, I don't like that.
Fucking dumb.
That's fucking dumb.
Why does he have to? Why they can't throw galaxies? That would significantly. That wouldn't make any. You can't do
What
that.
the fuck
It's
is
not
happening?
fucking breaking the moon.
Robots can't work. You can't just shove two robots together and make them combine with each other. That doesn't make any sense. It's so dumb. It's so dumb, you guys.
Cool.
There's music playing in the background.
It's dumb.
It's dumb.
Nope.
So, yeah, no, the show's really good. Am I really good? I mean, it's like 6.
Yeah, Symphogear, sorry.
And when,
It's
when
a
I say I
palatable
agree
6.
that it's a 6, I mean, like, I still hate this show.
What the
I
fuck?
genuinely hate it. Maybe it doesn't suck as much as I think, but it doesn't mean I still don't hate it.
Like, there's
Now,
things wrong with the show. Like, the Swan Song is
So
bullshit.
in other words, you're gonna
this
watch the
one's
second
like
season, right?
Shit.
I'm watching.
I can't wait for your report next week on the
I'm
second season of
not
Symphogear.
watching the second season.
It's even dumber though. You'd
I
love
have,
it.
Well, I have better things to watch.
even
Like,
remember
Yeah,
what
like
happens.
Orimonogatari season,
Oremo.
or not Orimonogatari, Oremo season 2,
yeah, and Ori Monogatari.
an episode of that.
Yeah.
But like there's one scene that I really like, which is just a one-off scene. There's a scene where she's trying to make her power into a Hadouken, like she's trying to charge up like a
I remember that.
and
Like you
and-
saw that little yellow ball in her
yeah,
hand.
and she instead of doing that, it explodes in her hands because she can't do it. I like that. I wrote fucked up Hadouken in my notes.
How about her friend in her school, who every time she comes, she's like, "This isn't anime."
Oh my fucking
They have
god!
an entire character dedicated to making that joke.
I know.
The
It was
entire
so
show.
dumb. And
Like-
then at the end of the episode, when shit started going down, if this is like an anime, then this is a time for this small girl to shine. Or
Speaking
something.
of plot
The only way
devices-
they could have made that character better is if she just like this isn't an anime, and then she just gets hit by a fucking meteor in the last episode.
Oh no, she finally realizes
Amazing.
this is a fucking anime.
Oh shit!
I guess that was my clue to maybe I shouldn't take the show
Maybe,
seriously.
Steven.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
in the second episode when she says this isn't an anime.
Oh man.
But there's so many plot devices in this show, it's ludicrous.
There's so many ancient relics, and I don't even know.
There's MacGuffins, but there's one in particular where, like, in the final episode, or second to last episode, the girls who need to cheer on Hibiki because she's on the ground and getting she's mind broken, which is a pretty fucked up scene. I kind of liked how dumb it was.
It's pretty dumb.
But they need the girls to crawl through this space to get to like this
Power supply thing.
Yeah, this power system, which would be horribly inconvenient to get to if you're like
If you need it.
Yeah, if you're in charge
if you're
of,
an adult that
Yeah.
needs it.
yeah, why would that be designed that way? That makes
emergency.
absolutely no sense. Why would that be designed that way? Whatever. Fuck it. It's a solid 6. It's fun.
And also,
stupid.
why would it if all right? Because obviously, maybe an adult should use the power system or something. So they make this hole too small for an adult to get through, but they make it too high for children to reach.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah, you're
Oh.
yeah.
The universe of Symphogear does not make a whole lot of real world sense.
No, it
It's an anime.
But if you were good at looking at shit and just marveling at like how it exists and like how bad it is, Symphogear is probably the show for you. It's fun.
I could-
You'll have a good time with it.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's a fun show. Watch those 2 seasons. Get ready for S3. Symphogear GX. Get your game on.
Yeah. Game on.
Yeah.
Get your game on.
Should we talk about? Are we done with Symphogear?
I was gonna fucking segue from shows that are fun to shows that aren't fun.
Oh.
I've been watching Glass Slip.
Oh, wait, I thought you liked it.
A lot of people don't like that show. Glass Slip is a lot of nothing. In this show,
That's what I've heard.
I am on episode 8 or 9 now. I think 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
You've been watching this over a period of months and months.
I resumed it. I resumed it after a long hiatus. And people, unless this thing shits the bed super hard in the final episode, I do not understand the vitriol for this show. Is it slow? Yes. Is there much progression? Not as bad as some shows. Like there was a couple at the beginning of the show. They were not romantically involved, and now we're not even halfway through the show, and they are now romantically involved.
Wow.
Yeah,
So there you go. You've already got more than most shows already.
Oh my gosh.
So the characters in this show are like 18, like they're in their senior year of high school, and you generally like romance stuff. It's like younger in high school.
Sure.
And these are adults, the proper adults, and the jokes, like, they make jokes about how these people are of age and, like, fucking burgeoning sexualities and stuff.
Okay.
And there's kind of, like, some raunchy jokes in there. There's a masturbation joke at one point.
Yeah.
Okay.
From, like, a mother makes a masturbation joke.
Yeah, Kokoro connected first, but okay.
Yep. It did a lot of things first.
Nope.
Like, be shit.
Yeah, like be bad.
Um,
I was gonna mention Kokoro Connect later. Okay, go ahead.
and it's... I don't want to say it's like art house.
What?
It's like an art house anime.
Whoa. No
Like-
wonder so many people hate it.
Yeah, not much really happens, but it's kind of like really, there's scenes of brutal honesty in that show. Like, there's scenes that ring really fucking true to being like a person. This show is not great. It's not really great.
I think you might be wrong.
Really?
I haven't seen this show, but I've not seen the internet unanimously hate on a show before, and Glass Slip is the first one. I don't understand. Like fucking Mal will just
You're
shove
right.
anything into their
Yes.
dumb ass.
It is a 5.9 on Mal, which is unheard of.
It's the only thing that has lower than a 6 is like Garzy's Wing,
Which is great.
and Platonic Heart,
Which is also great.
or what's the English title? Master of Martial Arts,
Master Martial Arts.
which we watched.
Which was also great.
It was something, boy.
Garza's was better, but
Garzy's Wing was very
Now-
great. And Ninja Slayer. Nothing else says under a 6. It's like this show.
wait, they don't like Ninja Slayer?
No,
What?
because everyone thought it was going to be like a Kill la Kill budgeted, like
How do you not like that? It's
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
It's like more Inferno Cop.
It's just the hype and the disappointment. I think is.
what whatever. That's
I
irrelevant.
like it too. I'm just saying.
It's fun. It's what the fuck. Maybe I'm learning that I'm against the grain on this, but like, it has moments of brutal honesty. Like, there's a scene in which a dude is one of the protagonists. There are 5 characters in the show. There's 6 main characters, and there's 5 friends, and then there's the kid who moves into town and fucks up their whole friend group because they had a rule that nobody can date inside the friend group, and then this dude shows up and like when every girl in the show wants to bang this dude except for one, and then they get rid of that rule, and everything in there, it's a turmoil because everyone's trying to date.
That sounds kind of fun.
It's really interesting to like remember who is dating who, like this tangled web of romance, and there's a scene in which one of the protagonists is hanging out with a girl that he's into, and she is like they have a conversation and she goes to walk away, and you get his perspective of her, and like he's looking at her as she's walking away, and then he starts to admire her features in a POV. Yeah. But it's not like a creepy like anime like.
Oh, but
not.
you tell me they don't zoom in on the butt.
It's not a zoom in. It's more like a
Fuck this
camera
show.
pan of like her body and like his eyes scanning her as she leaves, and it rings not as like creepy like ecchi romance anime, but it's more of like like. I'm talking, Declan. I'm talking about this art.
Yeah. Okay.
And I don't know. It felt really
I kinda
honest
like this. I'm into
and
this.
true, and like the dialogue's not great. It's at times quite bad. And there's a character in the show who's every time she shows up on screen, I'm like, wow, this is going to be a terrible scene. It's actually the main love interest in the show, Toko, and she just is shocked by everything. Everything in this goddamn show shocks this girl. She's like, at all times.
Oh, I need to make that a sound.
At all fucking times, she's but there are like 3 characters in the show I really, really like. I like what they're doing. And unless it just shits the bed, and I wouldn't even mind.
I can't wait for you to come back next week having finished it and just be like, oh my god, this show is the Holocaust.
Well, right now, I don't want you guys to think I'm super huge on it. Like, right now, I'm thinking it's like a 5 or a 6. And I might be speaking about it glowingly because I'm like trying to find the things about it that I really like.
Also, you've watched it very slowly. So maybe consuming it in very small doses.
Well, I've been binging it. I've straight up binged a couple episodes yesterday.
Two episodes is not binging.
Just 3 episodes.
You softy, you
Binging
amateur.
is watching the entire show in one day.
Yeah, we just talking about binging 2 episodes in front of the master right here.
Okay.
Jesus.
So I've been watching it at a decent pace, and there's progression. Stuff's happening. There's some nuance to the characters. It's not that bad. So far, I'm probably sitting around a 6 for it. There's stuff about it I like. I'll come back with a further review once I finish it.
Okay. You know what else you've been watching?
What have I been watching?
Over the past, year, what feels like.
We're talking about Hitamari?
Are we talking about Hitamari?
We're talking about Hitamari Sketch.
Hitamari, the best slice of life of all time, because I haven't seen Aria yet.
And did you watch Nichijou, bro?
No. That's a comedy. That's not a slice.
You didn't see?
It's a slice of life comedy. It's
I've seen all the bits. I've seen so many clips of it. I feel like I've seen the show.
There's so much shit. Episode 16, best episode of.
Yeah, I know
thing.
all the. Yeah, okay. The cop and the coffee. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hitamari Sketch though.
Hitamari Sketch.
Fucking love this
Steven,
show so
if you've
much.
caught a couple episodes of Hitamari Sketch with us, I'm probably gonna watch a few episodes when you guys leave.
It looks great.
It is a slice of life comedy about 4 friends who attend an art high school.
Yeah.
High school dedicated to the arts.
And they just live in this apartment right next to the school.
And it is magical.
It is the most relaxing, it's the most healing show of all time.
Yes.
Maybe it can heal me after watching that terrible, shitty show.
You probably will heal you
right now. Is that what you mean?
But you watch Hitamari, and for 22, 23 minutes, you feel nothing but pleasure.
You feel like you're a Japanese high school girl.
You feel like you are eating the most delicious bowl of chicken noodle soup you've ever eaten in your life. You are warm to your fucking core.
It's the music and the environments and the charm. It's so great.
Literally every single aspect of the show is perfect.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say it. It's not. I don't know how many times I've laughed out like they're thawed at it, but it is like I get a chuckle and I just smile the entire way through.
It's like hanging out with your fictional friends.
I have a big dumb grin on my face the entire time.
It's just all the characters are perfect.
Is this the one that has 4 seasons?
4, and there's a set of specials in between.
There's
each season.
two episodes.
There's a lot of Hitamari. Thank goodness.
It is great.
It has that perfect amount of Shaft weirdness because it's a Shaft show.
Head tilts.
It started in 2007, and that's when Shaft was kind of at its weirdest, in the mid 2000s. So it has just that amount of weird cuts to completely out of context frames and pictures of objects in real life.
Yeah, just clocks.
Yeah.
And stuff and paintings that are really there.
Food.
Yeah, because fuck it, whatever.
Yeah,
it's quirky.
Got just enough of that weirdness.
It's quirky. It's a goddamned masterpiece.
Miyako's the most likable character I think in all of fiction, maybe.
Yes, Miyako is I love every girl in that show. Miyako is so transcendently it is impossible not for her not to show up and for me not to smile.
Possibly the most perfect human being ever devised by mankind.
Yes, Miyako is perfect.
Gosh,
forever.
this sounds great.
Hitamari's a great show.
Steve, keep shoveling Aremo down your throat, you goddamn animal.
Oh, I will.
Take a bath, watch some Hitamari.
Oh my
Drink
fucking
alcohol.
I also I have not really watched much of it. I watched the first episode of the television show Working.
Right, you guys both did you
I
watch?
was here. Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
Did you catch a bit of it or did you watch the entire thing?
I watched the entire episode with you.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Now, Working is a show about people working in a restaurant, a family restaurant, a diner.
Yeah,
And it's real fucking good. So it's by A1. They made one of my favorite kind of dumb comedy things, Servant Service.
Yeah, it's weird because
I watched in the wrong order.
Yeah, you watched Servant Service first, which is kind of everyone was comparing that show to Working when it aired.
Now I love Servant Service. I like that show was great for me.
Yeah, that show was good.
Perfect amount of romance and comedy for me. And this seems like more of that.
Yep.
Which or the other way around. And there's a 3rd season on the way, so I figured I kind of wanted to get into this a little bit before that came out, which we'll probably cover in our summer anime preview that we might do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. I've only seen 1 episode of it.
I kind of like that. I think I might want to pick that one up too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Stephen, you've only watched Oremo this week
And Symphogear.
and Symphogear. Declan, you been watching anything special?
I've been watching a lot of stuff. How much stuff should I get into that I've been watching?
Hit me with everything.
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 Oh,
I
man.
watched some more Monogatari. Steven, you like this show?
I love that show.
I don't know.
Do you want to talk about that show?
I don't know. We've said stuff about like
We've covered it 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah, it's just sort of being the same thing. The only new thought I had was I'm pretty sure the reason the show, it's based off of manga. I'm pretty sure the reason it exists is because the author was reading one of those doujins where like a cute and innocent girl was getting like absolutely pounded by a giant gorilla man, a giant faceless,
man.
gross dude, and he just thought to himself like, hey, you know what? What if this like huge monster is actually a pretty nice guy? Like, what if he? What if he takes her on dates and buys her things? And what if he's really sweet? But he just in this scene, he's just like rearranging her insides.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Has episode 9 come out yet?
Steven,
No,
for
probably.
fuck's sake, look at Anna
Jeez,
Chart.
learn to RSS, my motherfucker.
My
My motherfucker.
well, anyway, so
I'm a little.
Do you implying that he's
I'm a
fucking
little.
far as I know,
I'm a little whiskeyed up. Don't worry.
I'm fairly caught up with that show. And I think I've gotten to a point where
We're dating ourselves super hard here, by the way. Just time stamping this
Well,
episode.
yeah, Steven. Yeah, whatever.
All right. Anyway, the only thing left is I just really want them to break up now. And I've said this before.
Fucking animal.
Just the sociopath.
You
Because this
goddamn
show is
animal.
all like the first few episodes.
You're a
They
psychic
get
vampire.
together, and then they're like the most happy couple I've
And then
ever seen.
and then they just keep being happy, and
They-
you just on the inside you just like you want some kind of turmoil.
I
You
need-
want their relationship to be tested, but nothing gets tested because they're just like
Yes.
way too nice.
Maybe
And
that's
so
the problem. Maybe
really-
that's why people don't like Glass Slip is because nothing. It's like oh, we're in a constant state of. It's always a 5 out of 10 in like not in quality, but in like romance happening.
Huh?
And there's never a grand moment of like there's no grand romantic moments in that show. It's
Yeah.
always like minor moments of like. I'm sorry to cut you off from your. I'm just thinking about Glass Slip.
no.
I got it on the dome. I got
I
Glass
really
Slip on
want
the
to talk
dome.
about Glasslip.
Like the only conflicts in Monogatari are either Takeo, right?
Yes, Takeo.
Takeo. Gosh, I got that name right.
Yeah, you did. Wait. Okay.
Yay,
Good job.
Takeo. All right, and his girlfriend is
Oh.
Yamako. Not
Fuck, man.
Yamato. Yay!
right.
One letter.
This is the best.
Yamako. All right. So the only real conflicts in the show are only things to show how heroic and strong.
I covered
and
this 2
brave.
weeks in a row. Yes.
I know.
Okay. Yes.
He does that
Takeo
a
is, or to see how good of a friend his friend.
Yes.
whose
Also
name
covered this.
escapes
All
my
right.
mind. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
So
we've done
now I
this.
just need a real conflict, like they break up.
Yeah, I was thinking
Or
like
she
I just
cheats on him.
I want Yamato to like suddenly hit puberty and become a teenage girl and realize that she's dating like this horribly like clingy like just pussified toothless like piece of garbage
And go for some alpha
just dump
dick.
him and date Chad McHardcock on the football
Yeah,
team.
Chad Thundercock is she craves his like.
And then Takeo has to become a hard motherfucker and get her back.
Yeah, because
Just become a huge bully.
he's too stable. You know, there's not enough excitement in her life. She's not getting tossed around by.
Yeah, no, she's
By
yeah.
fucking-
There's not that razor's edge.
Yeah, she's not living in. She's not living in danger. He doesn't have a motorcycle. I'm sure he's probably
No,
like,
he just
yeah.
runs
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's,
Yeah. He
Takes
animes
the bus,
everywhere.
it's Japan or the train. You know,
yeah. So Ori Monogatari.
that show
still-
continues to
still
be
good.
what it is.
All right,
Still good
Declan, hit me with some more shit.
The disappearance of Nagato Yuki-chan.
Okay, so this is another satellite. This is also satellite, co-produced with A1, I believe.
Is it satellite or was it
Satellite,
Silverlink?
co-produced this.
Okay,
Yes.
sure. I'll take your word for it. Actually, I have the link right here. I can just whatever. So we've all seen Haruhi.
Yes.
Yes.
We all
And we've all
appreciate
seen the movie, which
Yes.
is the best. It is satellite.
Absolutely
You're right.
fantastic.
It's totally satellite. Yeah, the movie is one of the best things I've ever seen, and the show was really good too. And this is a spin-off. You know, in the movie, he meets Otherworld Yuki, who's probably better than Real World Yuki
Is
because
she the
Robot
one-
girl.
she's
Yeah,
like
yeah, that's
yes
right.
yes she's an alien robot or something. I don't
She's
know.
an alien.
Is she an alien or a robot?
I
think she
believe
might be a
she's a
robot.
robot alien.
Sure,
Yes.
but she's the best. And in the other world, she's even the better best because she's a robot,
She
but
has
also there's a
feelings.
little bit.
She's not quite a Ray clone in that one.
There's a little bit of Moe in there. She starts to show it, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna be the show where we finally get to take this Moe train all the way to the end and watch them fuck hard on the reels, on the regs. Both.
Not on the DL, not on the low.
Not on the low. Fucking in front of her apartment window. Just
There's-
slam her up against it.
There are no Beejs on the low here. This is all hard blowjob bukkake action.
I just sprayed Gatorade all over the table. I'm so sorry.
Okay. But this is not. Something tells me there's no Beejs in this fucking show.
So she's not. They just changed all the characters. Like Kyon isn't really cynical or.
Kyon isn't perfect. Like he isn't.
No,
Kyon isn't
he's
the
just
best
kind of.
protagonist.
He's just kind of boring, and Yuki is just a moe blob, and
Fuck.
it's just like a really generic comedy. But then this week it got weird, and spoilers by the way.
Wait, is
Fuck, I don't care. I'm not
Haruhi
gonna watch it.
in this show?
What?
Is Haruhi not in the show?
Oh, she is. Yeah,
Okay.
she's just Haruhi. She's just being Haruhi.
Okay.
Awesome. All right.
So like this week, it got really depressing because it's been a comedy the whole time and not a very interesting or funny one. But
Yeah, it's
in
a
this
Japanese comedy.
in this
Yeah.
week's episode, Yuki gets almost hit by a car,
Holy shit.
Oh, no.
and then she becomes original Yuki without emotions, and it's really
Huh.
weird.
Oh,
And there's no
no.
reason for it. I don't know if it's actually going to explain why. I guess it must.
No,
But
is it depressing because
she suddenly just has no feelings and everyone's real
Mm-hmm.
sad about it, and like the soundtrack like totally steps it up and becomes good for one episode and becomes like really like atmospheric and emotional and
Is it a parody of the
depressing.
original series and you just don't know?
No, I mean it's
some by the same people? Like, it's not a continuation of the show or anything?
no,
No,
it's
it's a
supposed to
completely
take place
different
in like a completely
This
non-magical universe.
is not.
Oh, okay.
It's just a universe
like
where
a
Kyon and
tangent
Yuki
or
are
something.
in a club and there's no weirdness but there's no time travel. There's nothing. At least as far as I know so far, it's
Yeah.
not over. So yeah, weird. It's probably not going to end up being very good. But it took a turn at least. I don't know.
Huh.
So it actually was supposed to be depressing, not depressing for you because she doesn't. have
No.
these
Like there
great
was a sad ass episode. It was raining the whole time and all.
sad ass episode.
I was sad ass.
That's
Man,
weird.
my ass was sad.
I don't know. Weird.
So that's all you've been watching this week?
No.
Oh, keep hitting me.
Oh God, should I just keep?
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, I could.
I
throw
guess
in-
I haven't given my opinions on other stuff from this season.
I could give you a quick breakup if you like. I got another thing I can talk about.
Okay, I mean I have a lot of shit.
I got one thing here.
Okay, go ahead.
So, something came to mind this week.
man.
I had something on the dome.
An epiphany.
I was thinking like maybe we should cover manga for the show.
Monger.
Anime and manga.
Uh,
And there's one that I read.
Oh.
I read the Spider-Man manga, Spider-Man.
Wait. Oh God damn it.
So,
Fuck.
Oh no.
so the Spider-Man.
No. This is a comic. This is a
no.
loophole, so you can talk about comics on
No,
the show.
no. This is
garbage.
Now here's it's
No.
way different from American Spider-Man.
Fuck you. Comics.
Listen-
Comics are the appendix of entertainment. They used to serve a purpose, and now they just make you bend over in agony every once in a while.
Now, Declan,
Fuck comic books.
listen to this.
This is not on the show. This is my show. Goddamn.
No. Listen.
Okay, what?
So,
What?
Spider-Man, Spider-Man has been
Yeah,
has been affectionately nicknamed Suffering Man. Because
you?
No, by the community of people who have read Spider-Man.
Sad.
And there's no happiness in this Spider-Man manga. There's no whimsy.
Cool.
There's only
I'm into suffering.
there is only Spider-Man making his own life worse every week in and week out.
Oh.
There
messed
is
things up again.
there is
Spider-Man.
there are people around him dying.
Sure.
It's always his fault.
And then,
Oh,
Dr.
man.
Connors always showed up as like, so Spider-Man, you don't come to class. Does that happen?
No, he gets murdered. Dr. Connor dies.
Does he become a lizard first at least?
He does. And
Oh,
then he
thank Christ.
fucking dies. So there's one
Oh my
episode where
God.
It's Japan. They don't got to worry about shit.
when he and
I bet
his
this thing wasn't even licensed.
No, it was totally was.
Oh, okay.
Spider-Man was kidnapped by an American. Oh, another thing. In Symphogear, Americans are total dicks. But
Sure, yeah.
in
It's kind of like in real life too.
he's kidnapped.
Oh, burn.
He's kidnapped by the most American motherfucker on the planet, who holds a gun to his head and then gets on an airplane and uses him and his friends as hostages to get to America. He's
This
gonna go.
doesn't sound very Spider-Man. Why isn't Spider-Man kicking ass?
He
taking
is
names?
not Spider-Man in the majority of the manga. He's very rarely Spider-Man.
What, does he have to henshin into Spider-Man? Like, why can't...
Because
he actually doesn't undergo the transformation.
very rarely does.
Wait.
During this point,
Can he not voluntarily become Spider-Man?
He
Spider-Man?
No. He has to become Spider-Man. He just has to throw
No,
on the
is
uniform.
he-
He
is
just has
he-
to-
What's his actual name? Is it P2?
it's Takashi, I believe.
Okay.
And
Oops.
he fuck, I lost my train of thought. All right, so he's
on a
on the
plane?
airplane. He's on the airplane with a British with an American dude.
Yeah.
And because he refuses to stand up, because he's resolved to the idea that he's going to die at this point.
Okay.
Because he's given up. He's given up on life. This is a much different Spider-Man. And because of this, somebody else on the airplane has to stand up to this American monster.
Somehow made Spider-Man more wimpy.
And the dude who stands up gets fucking shot.
Yeah.
And this is another death on his brain. Like, I can't ever possibly win. And I'm fairly certain that we're going to see an evil Spider-Man in this fucking manga. I'm fairly certain. I'm
like Black Suit or he's just gonna become
straight
evil?
up evil. I'm 3/4 of the way into this thing, and
This thing's from the 70s, isn't it?
74 started.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
And it's really fucked. His schoolmates die in droves.
Just like Parasite.
His girlfriend is like sexually abused by Yakuza.
Oh no.
It was a dark time to
man.
be Spider-Man.
I think it was hardcore in the 70s.
It was ridiculous.
Before they had, like, laws.
He smoked weed, which is as hardcore as you can
Whoa!
fucking get weed.
Spider-Man
man.
smoked the ganja?
He partook in the ganja.
Oh my gosh.
I
I can't even imagine.
He huffed that loud. He was toking that thin air.
Maybe that's why everyone died.
Yeah, because he smoked
Yeah,
weed.
No, weed kills.
He-
my
Spider-Man
friends.
Reefer Madness.
He hung out with the Yakuza for a while because he was hardcore and could beat people up. It's a way different Spider-Man than the happy-go-lucky Peter Parker that we
I
know.
want to see a high-budget Marvel movie based on that.
Spider-Man.
Happy-go-lucky
It's like
Peter
Tokyo Drift, but with Spider-Man.
We should probably watch that Toho Spider-Man TV show.
I'm sorry, what?
There was a
Are you
Kamen
not aware of
Rider.
this?
There was a Kamen Rider-esque Japanese television show called Spider-Man, which was
Sure.
in which he had a giant mech called Leopardon.
Why did you say Toho?
Not Toho is in the Loli Girls, but Toho is in Godzilla Studio.
Oh,
Toho
okay.
Monsters.
Oh, all right.
But yeah,
Got
it is a Kamen Rider-esque television show about Spider-Man.
okay, yeah, sure.
It looks dopey. We should watch it.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
All
I
right,
think, haven't we watched an episode of that?
We
already?
caught clips. We caught clips
Okay.
of it. All right, Declan, hit me with some more anime.
I'm gonna hit you with. I'm just gonna go fast. I'm gonna go through these. Okay, there's Don Machi.
Quick tips here.
Don Machi.
Yes.
Is it wrong? Wait, is it wrong to try to pick up girls in a dungeon?
Oh,
watched
that's the one with Hestia.
It is.
Everyone
with
loves
Hestia.
that.
Everyone loves
That
Hestia.
show seems really fucking good.
This show, yeah, I expected it. Everyone expected it probably to just be like light novel adaptation trash, or was it a manga first? I don't remember. And it's like the most entertaining. Like it has great like comedy and drama and fight scenes. Like the last episode I watched, which was I'm not. You know what? I shouldn't date it. I'm gonna describe it anyways. I watched episode 8, and like the entire episode is just a fight scene, and it's amazing. And
Yeah.
it's fucking awesome.
It looks like really great shonen
It
stuff.
sounds like a really
Great
good
show and
show.
shit. Yeah, show of the goddamn season.
Plus, boob string.
Really? So
boob string.
I thought you also liked Kekkei Sensen this
I'm
season.
gonna get to it.
Okay.
Okay, I watched Hello Kinero Mosaic.
Fuck. I need to finish Kinera's Mosaic season 1 so I can get to that.
It's quality SOL. Not as good as Hidden Mars.
All right,
Yeah,
because-
it's fun. It's got Desu Girl. Actually, yeah, that's what you call her. I know her name's fucking Karen.
Yes.
Yes. That show's good.
Yeah, I do like that.
I'm watching Hibike Euphonium, which is a show about band in
That
high
is
school.
the
Oh,
Kiwani
yeah.
the show from this season.
Yeah. It's
Is it good?
it's a Kyoani show, so like it looks amazing, and I can kind of relate to it because I was in my high school marching band, so there's a lot of stuff that it's actually making me remember stuff like lip slurs and
When we
yes.
played
yes.
Canada.
Oh yeah, sectionals and what?
When we played O Canada,
Okay.
our
Yeah, our
country's
national
national anthem.
Oh, because we're from right. So yeah, it started out like as just like a standard band show where they practice and do band, and then they just started doing the drama thing because it's Kyoani.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I kind of find the drama more interesting than the band stuff, but that's not a compliment because the drama's not very good. Except there was one scene that was like super gay, and it was awesome.
So it's pretty much modern Kiwani, which means skip it.
Yeah, you can skip it. It's not.
Wait, so it's not worth watching?
It's
No,
really pretty.
Kiwani hasn't made
And-
anything above like a 6 or 7. Like
I liked Amagi.
Because
Amagi that's a 6.
Shunibyo was fantastic.
Yeah, Chunibyo season 2 was garbage.
Amagi was at least a 7.
Yeah, so Amagi is the most good thing that they've made in a couple of years now.
What else did they've done? other
Free
things.
season 1 was 2013. You didn't even like that. I really like that.
I think they've made other things. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, here's Kekkai Sensen. These are not.
Hit me with Kekkei Sensen.
It's the other best show of the season.
Yes.
It takes place in New York City, but New York City got its shit fucked up, so now it's Helsum's Lot. Helsum? I don't know.
Is
Something's
this a
Lot.
future thing?
Sure, I don't know. So there's aliens, but also there's magic,
Yep.
and it's a typical like, oh, this world is a city where the the supernatural and natural combined, man.
Quite like Spirited Away.
Yeah, but it's also has like this very like it's very it's got this New York jazziness.
Awesome.
Oh,
to
that's
it.
cool. I like that.
It looks. From what I saw, it was really.
So
cool.
like it could be really inconsistent. Like the tones can really like what's the word for when things don't mix together? I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, there's like
clash really hard.
Yes, they can clash. Like there's because there's like jazz, but then there's also like sometimes like Kill la Kill style like anime bullshit. I don't know, and it's also sci-fi, so it can be kind of weird.
It looks like a hodgepodge.
But yeah, it has so many great moments, and there's
a Lion Man.
Like but fantastic comedic timing, and yeah, some of the episodes can be really hard to follow because there's so much fucking lore. But if you don't pay attention, it's amazing.
It struck me like Durarara mixed kind of with Darker Than Black a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of secret societies and bullshit.
Yeah, definitely. There is the main character works
and
for
then
a secret
and
society.
then throw in some good paranormal shit for good measure.
Yeah, but there's great heartfelt moments, and there's amazing action scenes, and there are like seriously laugh out loud funny moments. It's a really good show.
I will probably end up picking that up and watching it next season.
Yeah, it's cool, and the ED is amazing. Owari no Seraph. Have you guys heard of this?
Yes.
Seraph of the End.
Explain it for Steven.
So it's a show about vampires. There's a virus, and there's an apocalypse, and now the world's ruled by vampires, and the humans have to hide out, and they have a secret rebellion. Stuff like that.
So the humans are not the minority.
I don't know how. It doesn't really get into how many.
Whereas in
there are,
real world,
but
the vampires the minority.
The vampires are stronger, so they're, they
so
have camps where they harvest humans for blood and keep them there as sort of slaves. It's by Studio Wit, which is a Production IG spinoff. They did Attack on Titan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it.
Sure, I'm not.
I mean this very literally. This is one of the gayest shows I've ever seen, and I've seen Free. Like
what is it? One of the
gayest. Oh
Free,
my! Wait,
Free is so platonic.
What is that show?
This show is a little.
Gay.
A little bit.
I was waiting for that.
There's just these like little shotas running around with like the opening has like a little mouth opening and blood drizzles all over. It's super gay. But it's also like one of the most well animated, like sharpest looking TV shows I've ever seen.
Production IG.
It just looks
IG.
incredible.
Yeah.
But the protagonist is really annoying because he's typical shonen, like way too overconfident, and he's always rushing in, and he just won't stop. I don't know. It's fine. No, I got more. No, fuck you. I'm gonna keep going.
I was talking about the knuckle cracking, but go on.
Have I been doing that?
Right in the microphone.
Wow. Okay. So yeah, that's that show. I don't know. Plastic Memories. You guys heard of Plastic Memories? No.
Plastic Memories.
Plastic Memories. More like Plastic Memories.
Wait, I know this one actually. I know about this one too.
Yeah. It's by what's Dogakubo, who did Yuri Yuri, which is also one of my favorite slice of lives.
That show is also very gay.
Yeah, this show is about the real world. They have like androids, but the androids only have a certain lifespan. So it's about a guy who works at this agency who goes and recollects the androids from their loved ones and puts them to sleep. So
Blade Runner.
So predictably, this show it tries way too hard to be a tearjerker, and it just doesn't really work that well.
So it's I'm going to assume. Let me guess.
Yeah.
Every single episode, he is sent to go take down, like to kill an android, and it's just a bunch of sad stories about androids dying.
Pretty much.
Yep.
I mean, the last episode, one of the androids went feral and started like jumping 20 stories in the air.
Cool.
Because that's what happens. You don't reclaim them.
Hell yeah.
So
that sounds rad. Why would you reclaim them?
No, because it just made it harder to believe this he tries to make you feel bad for the androids and their families and stuff, but it's just like it seems like it has to be done because otherwise they're gonna kill everyone. So yeah, I don't know. It's very ham-fisted about handling the can robots be sentient? Do they have rights? Whatever. It's just really it sucks.
So it does everything.
And also on top of that, I can forgive all that stuff. The show's just boring. It's just kind of boring.
It does what Blade Runner does, but poorly.
Yeah.
No tears in the rain in this.
I hate shows that try to go too sympathetic.
Yeah.
Like every
look
single
how sad this
episode,
is.
they're trying to
just
get
zooming
like
in on someone's face
tearjerker.
where they're in this crying and this
Kind of
music.
like Symphogear.
It lost.
What?
Yeah.
No, shut the fuck
Shut
up.
the
It was
fuck
way
up.
too sympathetic.
It's nothing like that at all. Symphogear
so
is like
much.
Symphogear.
Every
Genuinely.
single
What the fuck is
episode they
wrong
try
with
to
you?
get.
Symphogear is like It's like an action film where it's like you get one-off line about how sad the backstory was for like 30 seconds.
That's right, motherfucker.
The show is loaded with.
You get a brief
like,
monologue
oh,
about
it's so
backstory.
sad.
Yeah.
Like there's melodrama, but it's instances of melodrama, not like I'm watching Gaslit. If you want some fucking melodrama, for fuck's sake, go watch that.
Oof. Should I keep going?
Yeah, hit me with some more.
Punchline.
That is an etchy comedy.
I guess it because
That's a part of the joke.
When
where you
everyone
laugh.
leading up to this, everyone thought this was going to be like a cool action show, but it's not an action show.
It's a show about boobs.
It's just like more panties actually.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
But it's just like a time travel comedy, and it's not funny. And also, like everyone thought this was going to be a cool action show, but the entire show takes place in one apartment complex.
Yep.
It sucks.
Yeah, so somebody I know
terrible.
who has terrible taste is really into that show, and pretty much anything they say is good is probably shit.
They're trying to do the Madoka time loop thing. Spoilers. It's like it has a very complicated structure because there's all this time travel shit and there's all these rules, and it's not worth caring about. So it's impossible to keep track of because there's no reason why you would care about any of these characters or anything that's happening to them because there's all these backstories you have to. Mm-hmm. It's dumb. And then one episode tried to do a gender bender twisto. Because it turns out the main character is
Actually, a lady.
no, it's a boy, but his soul got transferred into a girl's body
Hot.
a long time ago.
I'm into this.
Freaky Friday or something like that.
Nope, those were both women.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right.
that
Man,
is
that's old.
that was Lindsay Lohan, an American treasure, and Halloween lady.
forget?
Didn't make the show more interesting. That's
It
all
was-
I'm saying.
And it was Halloween H2O was the
If
other
you do
character.
something like
Still
that
watching
and
it
it
though
doesn't
because
make
it's
the show more interesting, then
because
you really
I'm
fucked
still
up.
watching it because it's by Mappa and it's kind of well animated. I don't know. I hate myself. That's also why.
Yep.
I'm also watching a show by Rock by Bones.
Yes.
This
okay.
show sucks, but I like thigh highs and cats, so I'm gonna keep with it.
All right.
That's all I'm saying.
All right. Cool.
That's all I need to say about it. Last one, I'm watching Oregairu 2, or my teen rom-com comedy.
Snafu. It's love.
Is
It's
wrong.
It's just called
as I
Snafu.
expected. Season 2. I didn't like the first season
Hachi
either.
Man. You didn't like the Hachi Man?
Did you watch that show?
Well, yeah, I did watch that show.
I didn't like him. Or at least I didn't like him as much as everyone else did.
But he died for your sins.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Everyone seems to like him, but I can't really figure out why because he's never said anything that I think is. I don't remember him saying anything interesting.
In the
or
first season,
thought-provoking.
he is.
It's
Are
just
you
like
familiar?
he's just like he's the loner character, and is it supposed to be pandering because I can't relate to him? I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you familiar with the phenomenon of the red pill community?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So
Sure.
he expounds a lot of red pill.
But he doesn't really.
No, he does in the first season. He totally does.
I don't think he does.
A lot of his commentary.
He's kind of a puss.
But a lot of his. Red pill community. But a lot of his commentary is about bitches and hoes.
I don't remember anything about bitches and hoes. I just remember vague cynicism that doesn't really apply to anything, and it's just kind of.
I say red pill
No,
community.
it doesn't. It didn't apply to any specific situation. He's just like, people. I'm a teenager.
Yes, that's why people like that show.
I don't get it. So yeah, in this season, it's sort of the same. So I still don't like it, and it has more of I can't, even if I did like these characters, I can't understand why they're upset most of the time. I don't know if it's if it's a cultural or like a translation, the subtitle barrier, because this has happened in other shows before. Like we were talking about Kokoro Connect. That was a show where it was the melodrama, I can't relate to this, and I can't understand why you're upset, and none of this is realistic at all, and I can't I just stop crying.
Also, I've masturbated thinking about you. Also,
that was sure, yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's just some Japanese shows. It's just my feelings. I'm not. Fuck you. Okay, I'm making noises, I guess. You can say it out loud. This isn't some kind of secret. You can tell me what I'm doing.
Fucking Declan and Steven have been just fiddling with things for the entire show, and it's really bothering me.
I have to do something.
Talk about bullshit like anime.
What other shows have there was a little bit of it in Ava, where it's just I don't know what you're talking about. You're just spouting vague, statements about humanity, and I don't know why you're crying like a bitch. Stop crying.
Humans were meant to suffer.
Maybe I just can't relate to the problems of teenagers with social lives, or I'm autistic. Either one.
You're watching anime, so probably both aspects of that.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, I lied. That wasn't the last one. I actually caught up on everything I was watching this week, or all my current season stuff. So I tried to clear out my backlog from last season, for the last few seasons.
Okay.
So I watched some Sword Art Online too.
Oh.
It's the best, bro. It's the best art. It's the best online.
All right, no,
Kirito's so epic, bro. He's so cool. He's like...
I'm kind of out of the loop with the whole Sword Art Online.
Fuck me. Okay, let me talk about this.
Okay.
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 Go ahead.
All I know is that people
Steven,
love this
let me
show.
explain this to
People
you.
really like that show.
What if real life was like a video game? and
What if you died in the game, you died in real life?
And then you cue Imagine Dragons music. I'm waking up, and then it's it's just a bunch of AMVs with epic music, like fucking
I'd buy that for a
the goddamn soundboard. It's AMV the show. The target audience for people to make AMVs really fucking love Sword Art Online because
The first half of the
That
first
makes
season
sense.
was good.
Nope.
What?
No, I refuse to say it was even good.
Like
It was decent.
It was palatable.
It's
shonen
very well
shit.
animated.
Yeah, I know it's gorgeous to look at. It just happens to not be
Good action scenes.
Yeah.
Good pacing.
Yeah.
In the first half.
And then the show becomes feces.
It becomes like a 5. Yeah.
No, it's like a 4.
Sure, whatever.
All right.
But
I
people
wouldn't say 4 is feces.
love. One of my friends, he collects. I mean, he's a great guy too. But like, he loved this, and he's collecting all the cards and stuff. And I know it's like if there's one of him doing that, then it means there's probably tons of people.
It's the
doing
most
same
popular
thing.
show in the West right now, probably.
Attack on Titan's pretty big.
It was the previous one
current.
before
Sure,
Attack on
yeah,
Titan.
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the most popular show before Attack on Titan.
Absolutely.
Like I can't believe it.
It's not like those other anime. They're just about tits and girls. It's a real show about fucking fighting.
What if man, it's just like my video games.
You play fucking MMOs like me, bro.
And you get so much stuff right. It's just like an MMO, man. It's like, wow, how'd they do this?
It's just fucking like it's like Dragon Ball Z. It's a real show for men like myself. It's not like fucking
with this like moonlit sex scene. It's like Fade to Black. This is the manliest show.
But it's a cool show. But it's not like fucking Hidamari Sketch
It's a
and
cool show
Madoka.
where the main character cries a whole lot.
Yeah, but it's got real emotion. It's not like typical anime. It sucks.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Now the second season.
I've been watching so I stopped watching the second season.
Second season has
last year because the subgroup. I mean, my DVDs didn't get. Don't worry about it. The point is, I stopped watching it. I downloaded. I mean, I ordered the Blu-rays. Fuck it. So I don't know. I've watched so much goddamn anime that I'm starting to judge shows like strictly by how short the episodes seem to me.
Oh my god.
And like these episodes seem pretty short, so I'm gonna say Sword Art Online 2 is probably a 7. Fuck you.
Titty Sniper Girl.
Oh no! It's all about the butts with Sinon.
Oh, butt Sniper Girl.
Butt Sniper Girl. Yeah, she's gonna have a fucking fantastic butt. It's
Yeah.
the best part of that whole show. Yeah, the first half is all about guns, and it's pretty stupid. And then the main antagonist is named Death Gun, I believe.
Oh fucking
Is
god.
it Death
man.
Gun or is it? Yeah, it's Death Gun.
Desu Gun.
So yeah, new girls, new action. Sword Art Online 2 is the show of the summer. Get on it.
Get your game on.
Get your Sword Art Online on.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right. I don't know. Pacing's good.
Yeah.
It's entertaining.
Speaking of getting our game on,
Hold on, I got
Oh,
more.
shit.
Wait, I just got 2 more.
Yeah.
We're almost
man.
there. I watched Trinity 7. I watched 2 episodes of Trinity 7. It's awful. Don't worry about it. It's
Okay,
terrible.
next.
It's a terrible magical harem. Why am I watching this? I don't know. Sora no Method. You remember that?
Oh yes, that's Leaf
Method.
Girl.
This is also awful, but I know why I'm watching it, and
Wait.
it's because of the
I
lolly.
thought that was fine.
Yeah?
I thought it was supposed to be fine.
It's really boring. I
Okay.
don't know.
Yeah,
It's
no,
just-
it's-
and
yeah.
also more melodrama. We don't like melodrama.
Okay, so
Like useless melodrama.
Yeah.
But I'm watching it for the lolly, because she's adorable.
now speaking of things that are terrible, we watched so much
Speaking of
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
Oh,
Things that are
goodness.
great.
Yeah,
We've
we got
watched.
the final report from the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX
I
drinking
can't
game.
believe we didn't bring this up earlier.
Also, the report is don't play the Yu-Gi-Oh! GX drinking game.
You will die.
You will almost die because it almost killed us.
Oh my
It
god.
did give us our first zany character though, which is Nick Cannon's older cousin, Nick Fuck.
Nick-
Yo, I'm Nick Fuck! How you doing?
So we read the
Hey,
rules
yo,
off.
Nick Fuck, I need you to calm
Last
down, man.
week.
I'm just trying to drop some slime on these motherfuckers. Hey, yo,
Declan's officially tipsy as
I'm gonna fuck it.
so.
I'm Nick Fuck. That's what I do.
Yu-Gi-Oh! GX
Go to
drink.
fuck it.
Oh
Sorry,
god.
okay, I'm done. I had that. I had to get that bit out.
That-
Sorry,
nice.
hold on. I gotta boo myself.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
What a fucking train wreck. Don't play a car wreck sound effect, please, for the love of God. No!
Well, I can't not now that you've done it. Come on.
Okay, so we play the Yu-Gi-Oh! Just drinking game.
Which episode did we watch? It was like 11?
We watched the first part of a two-parter.
Yeah.
It was I believe it was 11.
Okay.
holy fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was quite an episode to play that game with.
We got like 4 shots.
4 shots.
And we finished
over
finished mixed drinks.
2 of them. I finished 2
I finished 3.
Yeah.
It's too much.
It was basically you're taking a sip of a mixed drink, like beer or something, like every at least 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And taking a shot every like 5 minutes.
We could only get 1 episode done.
We were
properly
planning on
fucked.
doing 3 episodes of this show.
Oh my god.
Can you imagine if we had stuck to it? Like, we would have been on the news. Like, we should have just...
Local Canadian boys die.
Yeah, because, the Canadian news describes everybody in their news as Canadian. Like, local Canadian, man.
Make sure that they know we're not British.
I just want to know what nationality he is.
Oh, no. Not one of the mother country's boys.
You know there's nothing else to
we
talk
can't go
about
into
here
Canada
in
jokes.
Canada.
You always end up hating those.
Oh.
you
Yeah,
say?
so the Yu-Gi-Oh! Drinking game's not good. Don't play it.
Don't do it.
Or play it and just get fucked.
Yeah, and then then you can watch Yu-Gi-Oh! GX the way it's meant to be watched.
Yes, fucked.
Fucking annihilated.
Yeah.
We continue to watch that show. We watch that show while sober. Like, what the fuck is wrong with us?
I mean, you've already watched it. Like, we're just along for the ride.
But we do it again. I'm doing it again.
You're rewatching Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, which has never been said before.
Now.
It's better than Symphogear.
Nope. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
fuck you guys.
No.
Actually, I would rather watch Symphogear.
No. I get more entertainment value out of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because
So do I.
I'm dying
I
on the
disagree.
inside. I'm rotting like
Respectfully
rotting from the
disagree.
core. So, what is going to play us out this week?
I have some announcements first. Just some quick
shit.
end of podcast announcements.
Hit me with some fucking quick tips.
We have an email address now. Send us mail. Send us questions in the mail.
Why are you snapping? Sorry,
I'm doing quick. I'm doing jazz hands or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, send us anything you want to say. We'll read it. We'll read anything. I don't care what you
yeah,
want to say.
send me your
desperate.
horrible, dirty laundry.
So yeah, it's 3weebs@gmail.com. That's you can just say. Oops, Steven's making noises again.
Oh
He
my
doesn't like
God.
it. You can just write the number 3 WEEBS@gmail, or you can spell out 3. I don't give a fuck. Do what you want. They both go to the same thing. 3weebs@gmail.com. Send us thing. Also, if you draw, if you're somehow listening to this and have artistic ability, which is not going to happen, if you give us like a good podcast art, that's good, which I already said, we'll just use it and we'll give you $60. I'll give you $60.
Well, 60.
I know you guys didn't agree to this. Why?
What the fuck? That's a lot of money. Whatever. Do it for free. Do it for freezies, and
If
maybe
you
we'll
want
give
to
you
do
60.
it, I don't know. If they fail,
We'll
to
give you a
us
shout out.
PayPal
We'll give you a shout out.
Sure. I don't know. I'll send you money. I don't give a fuck.
And if it's bad, we'll just dismiss it.
Also, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the episode. In each subsequent episode, the anime we watched has jumped forward almost exactly 10 years, which is interesting. We started in 91, then went to 02, then went to 12.
Holy shit.
So, yeah.
Next week we're going to be in the future.
Yeah, we're going to watch Symphogear Season 7.
Oh, no, God, please.
Okay, yeah. That's all I got.
Our intro was by Nujura-sen.
Yes, you can find them on Bandcamp.
And
Thank you for letting us use that song, Nujura-sen.
And
yes, taking us out is going to be, oh gosh, now I have to find it. Taking us out is going to be the opening to Senki Seisho Symphogear Season 1. It is called Synchro Gazer by Nana Mizuki.
And if you need to send us naked pictures of yourself, if you're an above age fangirl, you can send those to beejsonthelow@gmail.com.
That's above age in Canada, which is 16, so it's totally, if you're 16, it's fine.
No, it's not.
That's, don't worry about it.
All right.
Everything's fine.
beejsonthelow@gmail.com.
That's not what it is. That's not what it is. It's 3 weeks.
No.
Why are you guys looking at me? Should I play? Hold on, I got it.
Here we are, go